For the first time in 20 years, DuPage County gets to vote for a new sheriff as current Sheriff John Zaruba retires. Two candidates, James Mendrick and Greg Whalen, are fighting for their seat in this year's election.
Well, I think I bring a lot of ideas, and I have a lot of support. Having the support and relationships with a lot of people also helps you with your solutions. I have solutions I think that are pretty comprehensive about school violence, the opioid crisis, and many other factors that I've learned over 22 years in my job.
I decided to run mainly because I felt that I had some qualities that I could bring to the table. I'm multidiscipline trained, which means I'm a police officer, firefighter, and a paramedic. And taking all those opportunities that I have in training and experience, I felt that I'd be able to work with other departments and other communities to build a stronger department.
James Mendrick has been working at the DuPage County Sheriff's Office for 22 years, while Greg Whalen, a resident of DuPage with a background in law enforcement, is still hoping to make a better change.
Trying to make sure that we build strong relationships, we build trust within our communities. I think it's extremely important that our kids know who our police officers are growing up.
Each candidate shares their platform on why they should have your vote for sheriff.
And I think the reason that I have all these endorsements is because I'm a good communicator. Communication is the key to everything. We can't solve our problems without being good communicators, working with local government, working with the county board, working with the citizens, the other deputies. Everything is about how you talk to people. Everything in life and every problem solved is going to be revolved around how we maintain our relationships.
And we need the public's help, so we have to develop that trust. We need to develop that partnership so that we can work together and have a safer community.
'26 and 19, I thought so. It would have been wise to keep your mouth shut. That's okay.
Zany's Comedy Club was founded by Rick Hewitt in 1978. They have been providing stand-up comedy and big laughs for 40 years.
They always book great acts. They've booked great acts through. Just come here and look at the, right behind me, Seinfeld. Everybody's worked here pretty much. Anybody has pretty much worked here.
You're going to see that star and this star and that one. We've had Kevin Hart here. People come up to me all the time and go, well, how come you don't have Kevin Hart here? It's like, well, we did 10 years ago. Kevin Hart performed on this stage. Bill Burr, Jim Gaffigan, Tim Allen performed here. Jerry Seinfeld, Jay Leno, all these people. Zany's was one of the first places they performed.
I'm here at Zany's Comedy Club in Chicago, Illinois, where they're celebrating their 40th anniversary. If you're looking for a great time and belly full of laughs, hop on over to Old Town.
Well, we do stand-up comedy 7 nights a week here in the room we're at right now.
We used to do anything to get people because it was bad at the start. Nobody even knew what stand-up comedy was really. And so one time we gave away a turkey. And then at the end, I let the turkey go. And there was comedians back here, but he was flying. It was crazy. And everybody was flying under the tables. And that was fun. We always had a lot of fun.
If you've had a bad day and looking for a good laugh, Zany's is the place to be, with new upcoming exciting events for the city of Chicago to enjoy.
The 40th anniversary, we're doing a lot of different special events. We're doing a Legends of Comedy series coming up in April. Our next legend will be Jeff Garlin. In the next 10 years, Zany's Comedy Club is just going to continue providing Chicago with the top comedians we've grown to know and love. The response out, if you're watching this, any Zany's alumni, we'd love you to come back and perform on the stage. Come on back, you're always welcome.
The Chaparral's track and field team are working hard to accomplish their goal on meeting nationals this season, and leading that goal is All-American athlete Terrain Houghton.
We have a really good team here that not many people know about how many talented kids we have on this team right now, and we're just going to have a really good outdoor season.
I think a successful season would be having all the athletes improve from the previous year. So if everybody who comes out improves throughout the season, that would be a great season for us. Train has competed at 3 national championships, and he's been an All-American at 3 times.
All-state runner last year.
Not only is he competing at, at the state level, he's actually competing at the national level.
Terrain placed 3rd in the 800 meter in last season's national. Recently, he placed in 7th and 6th in the 200 meter and 400 meter at the Benedictine Invitational.
My goal this year is just to win nationals. I started doing track my freshman year. I was mostly playing like soccer. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or not. But I still come out and do it because I know he's got to get in good shape. Then I was, no way. They realized I got so much good speed and so much potential.
Terrain's incredible athletic ability helped inspire his team members to work hard towards their own goals.
I think he totally deserves. I mean, this kid is running out of his mind right now. He was like our only All-American at nationals. We push each other in practice every day, I guess you could say. So he's a good training partner in that aspect too, and he's a really good guy overall.
A new pumpkin trend is spreading around town this Halloween. Some families are placing blue pumpkins outside of their homes, and while they look cool, they're actually there for a special reason. Children that suffer from certain food allergies can visit these houses to receive allergy-free candies or toys, making Halloween safer for them. On Monday, District 502 children will be going door to door for candy and treats. The DuPage County Sheriff's Department have tips for parents whose children are going to be trick-or-treating on Halloween.
If you're going out with your friends, make sure you let your parents know where you're going. Give them a route. Stay in your neighborhood. Don't wander off into areas that you're not familiar with. If you do go and you knock on doors, don't ever go in the house. Take the candy, bring it home with you, and have your parents check it. If it looks like it's tampered with or opened, it's easy. Just throw it away. Don't eat it. Look at your costume before you go out. Is your costume reflective? Is it something you could see out of? It maybe does the mask block your field of vision? So if you're crossing the street, will you be able to see everything around you? Wear costumes that fit. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes. If the costume's too long, you might trip on it, and then it risks you falling and getting hurt. It's going to be pretty dark. It's Halloween time. It gets dark early, so make sure you wear reflective stuff. You could get those lights that you pop and you can put on your neck, or you get a flashlight. They also have those beacons that flash. You could throw those on your costume or in your Halloween bag, and people will be able to see you a little bit better.
Trick-or-treating hours vary between communities. It is suggested you check with your town's schedule for trick-or-treating hours. Do you have a jack-o'-lantern on your front porch that's past its prime? Don't throw it away, recycle it. Pumpkins are 90% water and are filled with nutrients that are good for soil in pumpkin fields. By recycling your pumpkin, you can help grow more pumpkins in Illinois. You can recycle your Halloween pumpkins on Saturday, November 7th from 9 a.m. to noon at several locations throughout DuPage County. To get a list of the recycling locations, visit the Scarce website at scarce.org.